Good morning, Wall Street winners. It is Tuesday, March the 18th. And if we take a look at the Bloomberg, we can see that a lot of focus today is on seeing if President Trump can negotiate call it a ceasefire, but also a truce, and come to some agreement to stop the war between Russia and the Ukraine. So that would be amazing. We also see something that I mentioned yesterday, thinking that the financials were going to do well from all of this turbulence and volatility in the market. And it's come out here and said JP Morgan stock traders reel in windfall as Trump whipsaws the market. So I think it could be an interesting time to get into Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley ahead of earnings in April. I think those companies are set to do very well. Google just announced a huge purchase of security firm Wiz. Typically, that means that Google's price will come down because of the purchase today. So keep an eye on a dip in Google. Not sure if that's going to happen or not. Let's take a look at the markets and where we are. You can see that as we head into, we're about 29 minutes from the open and everything is in the red. We also had Canada come out today with an increase in inflation monthly. I believe the annual rate jumped from 2.2 to 2.6%, and that was apparently based on some sales tax relief provided to Canadians from December through to mid-February. So we'll see what happens there. We've got everything in the red as we head in. Let's go over to the Yahoo Finance app. And in the Yahoo Finance app, as we scroll across, you can see crude continues to make its way up. It's up another 70 cents, so it's above $68 a barrel now. So we'll see whether that can get up to the $70 a barrel mark in the next, by the end of this week. NASDAQ futures are down. 10-year bond yield is up 0.1% from where it was a few days ago at 4.2. It's now at 4.32. The VIX is dropped down to under 21, so that's interesting. I think a lot of that is that Trump has not been tweeting about tariffs, so there we go. We take a look at health and retail. Again, a sector that I would be staying away from right now. All in the red this morning from a retail perspective as we head into the open in about 30 minutes. Healthcare had, actually it all had a great day yesterday, but healthcare had a really good day yesterday by the looks of this. Transports still in the tank. They're not doing well these days. That would be a sector I would be staying away from with the tariff talks going on. And the consumer spending not really where it needs to be to keep the economy moving forward on the projected growth rates. Move over to oil, and oil is almost all green on the screen. So it looks like we're going to have another positive day for oil and oil manufacturing companies, as well as utilities. So utilities have done pretty well. VST, Vistra, one of the new ones I've added to the list here, was down in the low 100s. It's now up in the 126 range. And then you've got Consolidated Edison. This has been popping around between 100 and now almost 108. So it's had a nice move to the upside there. Scrolling down further into tech, you can see we're going to see a lot of red on the screen here. We had a pretty good day in tech yesterday, but red on the screen across the board with very few exceptions. You've got the big names like Microsoft down at 388, so it's off $2 in the pre-market trading session. Anything in the green at this point? Very little in the green as we scroll down through the list. Meta dropping down below 600 yesterday into the 590s. We have Baba, which had a great day yesterday. Even one of the Chinese stocks, is off. Netflix having a great day yesterday, and it is off in the morning session as well. Even NVIDIA. I thought NVIDIA would have a couple of good days yesterday and today. I was wrong on that. I was thinking going into their Global Technology Conference, which kicks off today, I believe, with a keynote from Jensen Huang. I thought we would see a bit of a move here, but it's been just a pullback. And Google as well, down yesterday, down 42 cents. So not a huge move downwards on that $32 billion purchase of Wix, but nevertheless, it is down. Moving into our financials, you can see it's a bit of a mix of red and green on the screen. Even with that news report out about JP Morgan raking it in on trading in the volatile market. They're off slightly this morning. And then Morgan Stanley and Goldman are off as well. So could be an interesting buying opportunity to get in on a couple of those ahead of earnings starting in April. Good luck in your trades today. Remember, we're still going through a bit of a correction here. We will not come out of that until we figure out how these tariffs are going to affect everything and we can get consumer spending and sentiment back online and firing in the US as the key driver of that US economy. If you're liking these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll talk to you